Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Richie Scott. We're back with another video. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the videos that Funky, Dineva, and I did last week. It was such a fun collaboration, and you know, the response for the most part was honestly great. I'm glad that a lot of you guys actually like me mixing it up on the channel. I want to do more fun stuff like that, and he and I are also talking about doing a couple of other projects together. I do have one more interview coming out with him very, very soon, either today or tomorrow. That's going to be just an intimate one-on-one conversation with Funky Dineva, so that's going to be really, really good. I think it's going to be very enlightening, hopefully, for a lot of you guys. And like I said, I plan on doing more of that soon, and also we're working on our interview with Katie Ross, so be on the lookout for that. And Katie Ross, for those of you who may not know, is from the Real Housewives of Potomac. But today we're going to actually be talking about Real Housewives of, no, actually Basketball Wives. Let me get these housewives and wives straight, okay? We're going to be talking about Basketball Wives, but before we get into that, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell button so you don't miss a single drip drop of the news that we got going on here on this channel. Now, we got some interesting news for you guys, and that is that Cece is done with Basketball Wives. Yes. After just 2 seasons on the show, this being the 8th season of Basketball Wives, Cece is actually departing the franchise, allegedly. And she's also allegedly going to be attending the reunion. And I have an update. I'm hearing that Tami will also be attending the reunion. Now, I haven't verified that information, but I have heard multiple sources indicate that she will be there. I don't know in what capacity. I don't know if she'll actually take a seat on the stage or do some type of private interview. But I heard previously that she wouldn't be attending, which wouldn't have surprised me either because she's barely in the season. Now, with regards to Cece, now you guys remember last week on the episode, Kristen revealed that she actually had receipts of a conversation that she had via text message with Cece in regards to OG, wherein Cece basically called OG unattractive, said that she dressed weird, and I think there was even an implication that she said she looked like a man at some point. Now, allegedly, these text messages were from 2 years ago when Cece and Kristen were still on good terms, and Kristen was first introduced to the group and getting into it with OG for what I can't even remember at this point, to be very honest with you. I wasn't really clued into their beef that much. I wasn't interested in it. It didn't make sense to me. They don't even know each other that well. So I didn't understand why the beef happened and why it's lasted for 2 seasons. However, here we are. So after Jennifer and Kristen kind of exposed Cece at Phoebe's show, what we didn't see was the camera showed us that Cece left the building right afterwards. However, Cece indicates that she actually stayed at the event, partied with OG and Jackie, and that all was well immediately afterwards. Now, at that point in time, we did not see Cece on camera even acknowledge really that she said it or offer an apology for it. And then it seemed as though after the episode, OG and Cece were like, you know, apparently that was some sort of reach on the behalf of Kristen and production, and that they were still cool. Now, I don't understand it. I mean, I guess if OG, here's the thing. If they're friends, I guess they could get over it, but at the same point in time, it's kind of like you've been fighting Cece's battles, really. So I don't understand how you were able to kind of forgive her that easily when Kristen said similar type things about you, but you were not able to forgive her. I don't know. It was just weird. I think that the editing on the episode was weird. I'm really glad that Cece exposed that aspect of the episode. And Jackie's also been doing some complaining via Twitter about how the producers are manipulating the scenes to make certain things look a certain type of way. Now, granted, guys, with reality TV, we know that this can always be the case. We know that producers and production can do exactly whatever they want to do with this footage. Because if the footage exists, they can actually maneuver it so that it looks a certain type of way without actually really having to be called out for editing, right? But we also know that editing is the magic behind what makes reality TV shows tick sometimes. So I don't know how to feel because the fan basically told Cece, I think you need to cut Basketball Wives out of your life. It's too toxic. And she said, done. So as far as we know, that's it for her. She will allegedly be attending the reunion. Probably contractually required to do so. I'm not necessarily sure how it works with Basketball Wives, but I want to know from you guys, do you guys think that this is the right move for her? I personally think it's probably best for her to do so. I mean, granted, she has been the source of a lot of drama and still more drama to come on the season from what I'm told. However, I kind of feel like if you really are at a point where, and she seems to be, where she has, a booming business practice, because she has a med spa, and that's what I think she has, as well as an impending marriage that you are ready to celebrate. I think that the best thing for her to do is to take herself away from the reality TV spotlight in terms of this type of show. Maybe focus on a TLC show, some type of, botched or, I don't know, something dealing with her med spa. That's just my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think down in the comments. I appreciate all the comments that you guys made from last week with everything regarding OG. My thought is this: we can all agree or we can disagree. I really love it when you guys don't necessarily agree with everything that I say, because I appreciate the fact that you watched, you thought about it, and you commented, regardless of whether or not you disagree or you agree. And I appreciate even more people who can actually state their opinion and then still enjoy what we do here on this channel without being very negative, because I feel like that just speaks to you as a person versus the person who's just like trolling. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts, and I'm so excited that you guys continue to give me your opinion, because I like seeing it. And sometimes even reading you guys' opinions, I end up thinking to myself, okay, you know what, I hadn't looked at it like that, and it helps open my mind as well. So I just want to say thank you for all of that. Moving right along, we know that Tami, who is also known as Tatiana Trill, will be releasing her new single, No Pressure, this Wednesday, guys. So we've seen it on the show. We've seen the buildup of this new persona of Tami's. Now we know that Tami was a singer back in the day, but now she's going to be rapping, and apparently this project is creative directed by her daughter. So it's a fun way for them to kind of, develop a persona for her daughter to get out there as a sort of creative director, the mastermind behind this whole project, as also and possibly a writer as well. So I think that this is actually a genius way for Tami to work with her daughter in a new and innovative way. Now, I haven't heard the single yet. I'm hoping that it's a bop, and I'm hoping it's not a flop. That's all I can say at this point. So I'm ready to download it. I'm ready to hear it. You guys, we'll talk about it on Wednesday when it comes out, and we'll get into it, whether it's hot or not. Now, next we got to talk about Shaunie. So the rumors on the street are that she is allegedly getting back with Shaquille O'Neal. Now listen, I don't know if I believe this one or not. I mean, I do think that this man has an interest in getting back with her based on the way they were looking at each other, or he was looking at her in this past episode where they got together for the little family dinner at his restaurant. I was like, I see some type of spark there. And they were married and they got kids together, so obviously there is some type of spark. But whether or not Shaunie's interested in sort of rekindling that or revisiting that remains to be seen. But I'm not necessarily sure she is, because allegedly producers on the show are saying that Shaunie and he are working things out. Now, I don't know about that. This is coming from various news outlets, so we all know we give these things a little bit of a side eye, but we also keep an eye open for the grain of truth, right? Okay, so we look at that, we look at what we've seen on the show, and we also look at one of his recent Instagram posts where he basically is modeling a JCPenney suit, right? And he's saying, this is the same suit that I'm wearing when I marry Shaunie O'Neal. But her response is, actually, this suit is more fitting for next season's star of The Bachelor on ABC Network. Just saying, hashtag we did that already. So I don't know. I mean, she kind of gave him the curve right there. But you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you would like to see them back together. I honestly, I kind of wouldn't mind it. I think it's cute, and I think that it's been so many years that if they decided to sort of rekindle, and if she felt like he was a different person, and if she felt like she would be getting what she needed out of the situation, and he was coming back into it ready to be the family man that, you know, he is maybe, you know, hoping to be, I feel like it could be a good thing. I'm all for the family getting back together. But you guys let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Listen, we got so much more news for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button, and, you know, stick around. Join the club, the community right here. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJ Richie Scott, and I'll see you guys in the next video.